but the ultimate opportunist had personal issues with the hardcore legend, Mick Foley. At WrestleMania 22, Edge and Foley turned WrestleMania into a hardcore wrestling show. And Edge spears Foley through the flaming table at the end of the match. After WrestleMania, Edge became one of the biggest stars in WWE history, and he tried hateful things to get back to the top. Edge would reclaim the WWE Championship in the triple threat match against John Cena and Rob Van Dam to continue his rivalry with John Cena. He even bitch-slapped his father. Cena and Edge ignites the fire of a rivalry of their title match at SummerSlam. And Edge would use brass knucks on the back of the head of Cena to retain his championship in Cena's home state of Massachusetts. And so it ends the era of John Cena. Please welcome a new era. An era that is rated R. As Lita chucks off the WWE Championship into a burial seat, known as the Long Island Sound, Edge presents the new and his own WWE Championship sprinter belt. Until Jeff Hardy returns after 3 years to crash the party. Sure, later that night, John Cena would throw Edge into the Long Island Sound. The ultimate opportunist would make his hometown appearance of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and finally gets the respect he deserves. Him and John Cena would have the best damn TLC match in history. It was, one of the greatest tables, ladders, and chairs matches in WWE history. And the highlight of the bout, and at the end of the match, Cena gives Edge the attitude adjustment off the top of the ladder and through 2 tables. But still, Edge gets the respect he deserves. Edge would form Rated RKO with the Legend Killer, Randy Orton. The group called Rated RKO was formed to take out DX. And it was disbanded way too soon. The Rated R superstar tried more ways to get back to the top and stays there. Edge brutally attacked Mr. Kennedy and destroyed him, to steal the Money in the Bank briefcase. Poor Mr. Kennedy. He should have been at least a world champion in the WWE. He deserves to be main event material. After a gruesome steel cage match for the World Heavyweight Championship between The Undertaker and Batista in a controversial finish, The Undertaker retains his title. And he was brutally attacked by the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. And then what happened, if you think you know me? Edge's music played and he's cashing in the Money in the Bank on the Deadman. He attempted 2 pinfalls and hits the spear to take the World Heavyweight Championship from The Undertaker and left him beaten and battered. Edge ruled SmackDown as the top guy, the top heel and the World Heavyweight Champion. And yes, he feuded with the Animal, Batista. And beat Batista 3 times in 3 consecutive, different pay-per-views, to retain his World Heavyweight title, and proves that he's better than Batista. Edge says that he's injured about what happened last week, at the Rated R Mardi Gras segment because of Kane. He said he had a pec torn muscle and forfeits the World Heavyweight Championship, and he would be gone for 4 months. Batista and The Undertaker resumes their rivalry over the World Heavyweight Championship in a Hell in a Cell match at Survivor Series. The Undertaker hits the Tombstone Piledriver on Batista on the steel steps, and Undertaker was moments away of becoming the World Heavyweight Champion, but the cameraman slid the referee out of the ring. The cameraman was disguised as Edge, and Edge destroys The Undertaker once again and cost him the World Heavyweight title. And yes, he had a manipulated, real-life, on-screen relationship with Vicky Guerrero. Edge is really a manipulative man. And those 2 buffoons would take over SmackDown. It was a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship at Armageddon with Edge, Batista and The Undertaker. It was a fun match but was 13 minutes. And Edge used 2 stunt doubles who looked just like him to confuse his opponents to get back the World Heavyweight Championship. It was a one happy family for Edge because of his shenanigans on SmackDown. He manipulated Vicky in an on-screen relationship and used 2 cowards who looked like him as the Edgeheads to confuse his opponents at Armageddon. He continues to rule SmackDown as the top heel. Edge proves that he's worthy of being in the main event. Him working with The Undertaker at WrestleMania was a brilliant idea for the WWE. This one had to be one of my favorite WrestleMania matches of the late 2000s. Edge shows The Undertaker that he is most dominated, he is the top heel on SmackDown, he is the ultimate opportunist, he is one of the greatest villains in WWE history. He took The Undertaker to the limit. But in the end, The Undertaker becomes a two-time World Heavyweight Champion to become 16-0. You can comment the rest about Edge from 2007 through 2009. What was your favorite match, moment, or memory of the Rated R superstar during the 2000s? Leave the comment below. See you in another video. Thanks for watching.